What is going on, guys? Coming at you today with a brand new video. This is Broken here, and I'm going to do a Cyberdark deck profile for you guys. Yeah, so I'll go over some of the stuff. I might show maybe a combo or two at the end. If I don't, I'll get to that in another video. But yeah, I'm going to explain some of the cards and stuff. This is the new cards. They all came out in the new set, Legendary Duelist set pack, whatever. Anyway, so another thing I have to get through really quick. What's it called? My thing that holds up the camera is broke, so I'm gonna have to just wing it with one hand at the minute. But I just said I want to get the video out anyway, so we'll do it like this. So first off, you have three Cyberdark Cannon. Cyberdark Cannon is probably one of the best cards in the deck so far. So basically, what does each of these have three effects. And the three effects are when you can discard it basically and search out any of your level 4 Cyberdark or any Cyberdark monster in your deck. So this is your main searcher of the deck. And then while it's equipped to a monster as an equipped spell card or whatever, when it's sent to the graveyard you get to draw a card. And then if the equipped monster, while it's effect as it's equipped, if that monster attacks, you can basically foolish burial a monster from your deck to the graveyard. So very good that way, lots to do. It's also Dark Monster 3 and it's a dragon, so that works out in play later. I'll show you now in a second. The next three Cyberdark Claw. Cyberdark Claw is the next best one. Basically what you do is you discard it and you can search out a Cyberdark spell or trap card. Then when it's equipped and sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can... I always forget this effect. You can target a Cyberdark monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So that's what that does. And then when it attacks, you can send an extra deck monster from the extra deck to the graveyard. So it's good for fuel, and I'll show you why that's good later on as well. Next, for the originals, I have three Cyberdark Horn. You have to run all three of the originals. This is my dual terminal one. It has a, if I can get the shine on it. Is there? No, I can't really see it. There's no shine. I can't really get the shine. I'll show you, like you can see circles kind of there, but you can see dual terminal anyway. So this one basically, what it does is, this has the effect that when it's normal summoned, you can target a level 3 dragon type, which would be these two here. Cannon and Claw. Equip it to it, and then it becomes a 2400 beater. For a level 4, that's actually really, really good. And then they all have that effect. The other two. And basically the other effect is this card has the effect that it inflicts piercing damage. So that's the only difference of this one has to the rest of them. Then this one, Cyberdark Edge, has the exact same effect, only it can make its attack half and attack directly. So instead of the piercing damage, that's what that one has. And this one has the circles as well. Circles don't really come out that well. There, kind of, you can see on the dark part there up here. Yeah, but this one comes out really well. So I'll show you this one in a sec. This is Cyberdark Keel. They're all dual terminal. This one has the effect that if it destroys a monster by battle, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent. So not the best effect, but yeah, the best. Shatter foil. There you go. You can kind of see shatter foil there. Yeah, so that's that one. So they're all dark, pretty good. Now, for the next card, I run 3 Links there. And I was going to run Cyberdragon, and Cyberdragon probably has more synergy with this deck. But at the minute, the special summon effect is really good for Link summonings. And also, you're going to have a lot of cards in your hand, so I wanted a way to get rid of it. Instead of running 3 Twin Twisters, I said I needed another monster. And what you can do is basically you can discard the monster and destroy your spell or trap card that way. And it's 2000 attack for free, which isn't bad at all. There's no real downside. So you can run that or Cyberdragon depending on what way you want to play. Next, I run 1 Max C just for draw power. Now, next for all the drawn stuff, I suppose, I know this is a bad idea, but Pot of Desires, basically if you play it right, it's one of the best cards in the game. Basically what you have to do is just probably don't wait for later game, probably use it either first turn maybe, or if, the only time I ever use this card, just say even if I have 2 in my hand, they're dead. I'll leave them dead, because what I'll do is, if I have everything in my graveyard that I need, or at least 5 Cyberdark monsters in my graveyard, and maybe the means to get my fusion card or whatever, or that type of thing, then I'll use it. But only if I have all my stuff that I already need. That's why I run a lot more draw power. But this thing is just, I want one in my hand anyway, just in case at the end of the duel or whatever you're going to lose, you can pop up this and maybe it might help you win. And that's all I use that for. So no hate, please. Next, 3 Cyberdark Inferno. Basically, what this is the new field spell. You search it out with Cyberdark Claw, and what you can do is they make it. The normal monsters make it so when they attack, the equipped monster is destroyed. But this makes your Cyberdark monster be unable to be targeted or destroyed by opponent's card effect. And also, then what you can do is just say they are attacked and your Cyberdark Claw is destroyed or whatever, or you want to activate their effect when they're destroyed while equipped, you can send the monster back into your hand, and then immediately after that effect, normal summon it again, so you can equip it again, the dragon, to the machine. So it's good for that and get their effect off that way. You don't have to wait for your opponent to destroy them or whatever. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Makes use of that. Next, for more draw power, Allure of Darkness. Allure of Darkness is a good card because they're all dark except for Linkslayer and Maxi. But yeah, extra draw. Next, because you don't special summon except for Linkslayer, you can use 3 Pot of Duality as well. It works really well in the deck because all you'll be doing is normal summon really. And when you're going to special summon, obviously you don't need this, but just it works well when if you're going for the grind kind of thing. Next, the one Ultra Polymerization. I run this because of Starving Venom Dragon. Just because it's a lot of the time you will get 2 on the field, and sometimes you can give up those 2,000 life points to special summon it, and then you can bring back the other 2 as well that you used and maybe go into a link monster if that was the case, or a link monster already out. You can go into another XE or something like that. So it's good that way. Soul Charge for everybody knows what Soul Charge is, special summon monster from the graveyard. Future Fusion is actually searchable in this deck, so I'll show you how you search it, but Future Fusion is really good for Cyber Darkness Dragon. Overload Fusion is really good for Cyber Darkness and Cyber Dark Dragon also. Just I know you have to banish, but with all the middle and stuff, it's actually not too hard to get it out, and it's searchable. Limit removal because this is a machine deck, so there's that. Upstart Goblin. Feel free to take this out. I don't really use it that much. When you do use it, it's kind of just an extra bit of draw, so it's not too bad. The one D barrier sometimes comes in really handy. Just stopping your opponent from doing things is always good. And lastly, we run 3 Quaking Mirror Force. So that's it for the main deck. Let's get on to the extra deck. Like I said, sorry for the shaking of my hand and stuff. Next we have Cyber Darkness Dragon. Cyber Darkness can basically target a dragon or machine type in the graveyard and equip it to itself. So the lowest attack this can be, just say when there will, if there is Cyber Dark Claw or Cannon in the graveyard, will be 3,600. Which isn't actually too bad at all. It's actually really good. Also, the strongest I'm trying to think it could be is probably 48, which isn't bad either. I mean, if I could have a 5-headed dragon FGD, I'd add it. I don't have it, but I've made space for it in the deck for it to be there. So yeah, so its other effect is it has a kind of infinity effect where if there's a monster equipped or an equipped spell card is on the field, like that, like the dragon equipped to it, you can actually negate a monster's effect if it's going to activate. Which is really good. It also gains whatever attack. That's what that does. Next, one of the original Cyber Dark, another dual terminal with Shatterfoil you actually can see. This one basically you can target a dragon in the graveyard, so its lowest attack is going to be 26. But that's still not too bad either. And then you have your extra monster to equip it as well. And it gains 100 attack and defense for each monster in the graveyard, which is really cool. I always love the artwork of this card. Yeah, and then if if it's destroyed by battle, the equipped monster is destroyed instead. Next, the one Starving Venom, because it is probably one of the best fusion monsters. It's pretty easy to summon in this deck, especially with the fusions being able to be searched out. Next, Chimera Ephlesia, because what you can do is with Claw, when your monster attacks, you can send this to the graveyard, and if you read the text, it searches out a fusion or polymerization card from your deck to your hand, so you can actually get that pretty easily. So that's it. So you just attack, and then you have a Future Fusion or Overload Fusion right there and then, which are your main phase 2, of course. Next, I'd probably run another one of this. I'll show you what I take out anyway. Elder Entity Nts. So what this does is basically when your opponent attacks again with Claw, you can send this from the extra deck to the graveyard, and you can destroy one card, and you continue on with your attack again. So just say if there's one monster on their field, you attack again and inflict 2,400 damage for free basically. Next, one Dark Rebellion, just in case you need that extra 2,500 dragon in the graveyard. It's always good to have. It's also a good card. Utopia Lightning and Utopia, so you have to have a Utopia package just to get over stuff. Castell, because he is still one of the best Exceed ranks 4s in the game. Next, Decode Talker, because it's not that hard to get 3 monsters out, especially with Link Slayer out there and Soul Charge and stuff like that. It just helps you open up your plays big time. 2 Proxy Dragon, but like I said, there's space for 5-headed God Dragon, and you can take this out for another NTS. But yeah, Proxy Dragon's actually not too bad either, especially when you Decode Talker out. You can use Proxy Dragon. But that's it for the deck profile, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I suppose I can show you one combo really quick for those of you who want to actually watch. So I'll show you one card combo real quick. You can excuse me, discard this. You can search out an edge, let's say. You can normal summon the edge, and you can equip cannon to it. It becomes a 2400 beater in 1 turn for free, basically. And then when you attack, it becomes a foolish burial. And but also, if you have the field spell, you can bring this back to your hand. Then you can send this to the graveyard. You draw a card, and you normal summon again, and have your monster for free. So that's it for the video, guys. Please let me know what you think. If you want a more in-depth combo video, let me know in the comment section down below. You guys are amazing, and thanks very much for watching.